waveng by Mimbus provides students with hands-on training in welding gestures using shield metal arc welding and gas metal arc welding processes through a series of exercises performed with a handheld welding simulator. Students receive multisensory training, allowing them to weld from multiple angles using their eyes, ears, and hands to master the fundamentals of welding. It is important to know that waveng is just one of the 2 tools used for classroom implementation created by Mimbus. Waveng is the simulator application found on the zSpace system used for training, and Vulkan is a web-based tool designed for the instructor to manage the training experience and for students to track their exercise results and progress. Vulkan is the learning management tool that will assign student user codes, training paths, and exercises. We will cover Vulkan in another video. Ready to get started? Here we go. Launch zCentral from your zSpace desktop and open the waveng application by typing in the quick launch code AP36 or find waveng in search. The user may now log in, entering their unique user code assigned by the teacher. Once logged in, you will see 2 processes, shield metal arc welding and gas metal arc welding. In this example, we will select the gas metal arc exercises. The first assembly is labeled G for a groove weld. The second assembly is labeled F for a fillet weld, which is normally where 2 surfaces are perpendicular to one another. The third assembly is labeled TG for a tube butt weld, or pipe to be welded horizontally. The fourth and last assembly is labeled TF for a tube fillet weld, or pipe to be welded vertically. Let's select the last assembly labeled TF for a vertical tube weld to select a position. Here you will see 3 positions to choose from in this next screen. Select the position to the far left labeled 2F and then direction on the right labeled forehand. On this screen, you will notice the symbols for speed, distance, trajectory, and angle. Notice that when you select different levels, the tolerances in yellow will change. For this example, we will select beginner to advance to the next level. Exercise 1 measures only speed. Exercise 2 measures trajectory, or the ability to follow the groove. Exercise 3 will measure the speed and distance of the torch throughout the activity. There are 7 possible exercises measuring each of the required motions and movements for successful welding simulation. Let's select Exercise 3. Here you will be able to measure your speed and distance. As the model appears, move the torch towards the angle where the tube meets the flat surface of the metal. Observe the green tip at the end of the torch. The green tip symbolizes the end of the continuous feed wire that protrudes from the torch. Place the green tip in the groove and notice the feedback of colors that appear. When the torch is the correct distance from the target, the colors will highlight blue and green. When the torch is too close or too far away from the target, the torch highlights from yellow to red accordingly. The blue line indicates the correct speed. If the speed is too slow or too fast, the line will change to red. As long as the speed is proper, the line will be blue. When the exercise is complete, a blue band will appear at the bottom of the screen. Click the yellow arrows to the far left to replay the motion capture video of this exercise. Great! Let's review our exercise. Watch closely as the video begins. A blue torch overlay will indicate the proper positioning of the welding torch for this activity. The red torch indicates the position of the user moving through this activity. The score at the bottom is the combined percentage score of both speed and distance for this activity. Green areas indicate proper speed and distance, while red areas indicate the areas where improvement is needed. Click the yellow arrows at the bottom to reveal the individual scores for speed and distance. You have the option of selecting a 3D or 2D button to see the video more clearly without the aid of the glasses. To begin another exercise on different models and techniques, continue to click the back arrows. Choose the model. Select an exercise from numbers 1 through 7 to practice speed, distance, trajectory, and angle. Review the scores, and watch the motion capture video to refine technique and motion. Remember, practice makes perfect. With a little practice, and in no time at all, you will master the skills of the welding trade and see amazing results when using waveng.